Jurgen Klopp's reason for snubbing Man United and joining Liverpool after wife's comment. Jurgen Klopp is firmly in the history books as one of Liverpool's greatest managers, but he could have instead taken charge of Manchester United if not for his wife. Jurgen Klopp could have joined Manchester United instead of Liverpool. Jurgen Klopp reportedly turned down a job with Manchester United after an intervention from his wife. The German tactician will go down in the annals of history as one of Liverpool's greatest ever managers, leaving Anfield at the end of last season with 5 domestic cups, a Champions League and a Premier League title to his name. However, the 57-year-old could have taken charge of the Red Devils instead, if it wasn't for other half Ola Sandrock's advice. Back in 2019, Liverpool legend Phil Thompson claimed that United had once tried to bring Klopp to Old Trafford. Speaking to TV2 in Norway, the 71-year-old, who played for the Reds between 1971 and 1984, said, "I interviewed Klopp for Sky, and I asked if he and Liverpool were created for each other. He looked at me and asked, why? Then Klopp told me he could have taken over Manchester United, but his wife said it wasn't right. When Liverpool arrived, his wife said it was right. There is something strange there. It is as if he's created for Liverpool." Elsewhere, Klopp himself has previously explained that he was approached by United in the wake of Sir Alex Ferguson's retirement in 2013. Jurgen Klopp was reportedly eyed as Sir Alex Ferguson's successor. "You are in April and you are in the middle of the planning for next season. You have this player and this player who are coming, but then you are not there anymore? That doesn't work. Not in my life. I didn't hear about a real offer from United, but if there was, I could not have done it. I first had to finish the job with Dortmund and then think about other things. Maybe that is not smart, but that is my way. It was the same at Mainz." After kicking off his managerial career with Mainz in 2001, Klopp spent 7 years with Dortmund between 2008 and 2015, winning 2 league titles and 3 domestic cups before replacing Brendan Rodgers at Liverpool. Jurgen Klopp left Liverpool at the end of the 2023-24 campaign. However, things could have panned out far differently should he have took up tenure with the Red Devils instead. United are now onto their 6th permanent manager since Ferguson's departure 12 years ago, with Ruben Amorim currently trying to achieve what David Moyes, Louis van Gaal, Jose Mourinho, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and Erik ten Hag could not. After taking the reins from Ten Hag in November, Amorim has failed to do much with his inherited squad in 2024-25, and as a result, United will secure their lowest ever Premier League placement following Sunday's season finale with Aston Villa. It's a polar opposite state of affairs for Liverpool, who will lift their 2nd Premier League title following their own clash with Crystal Palace at Anfield. Manchester United response sent after Paul Pogba drops next move hint with 3-word message. Ex-Manchester United midfielder Paul Pogba remains without a club after leaving Italian giants Juventus. Paul Pogba has been unable to find a new club since leaving Juventus. Paul Pogba has received a response from Manchester United duo Bruno Fernandes and Marcus Rashford. The Frenchman, who returned to United in August 2016 for a then record-breaking fee of £89 million, is free to return to professional football after his ban from the game came to an end. Pogba left Juventus in November despite having his 4-year ban reduced upon appeal after testing positive for the prohibited substance DHEA. The 2018 World Cup winner is now free to play once again, while he has been linked with a move to several clubs, including United. Pogba would have 2 spells at Old Trafford, winning the League Cup and Europa League during his 2nd stint, which was characterised by inconsistent performances. He departed once more on a free transfer in June 2022, joining the Old Lady. United captain Fernandes, as well as Rashford, currently on loan at Aston Villa, have liked Pogba's latest post on Instagram. "Let's get it," he said alongside a video of him training as he gets ready for a potential future move. The 32-year-old was asked last year if he missed United during his period away from football. He admitted that he had not thought about the club in that way due to more pressing matters in his life. "Truly, I had so many problems," he told Sky Sports. "I did not have time to think of Manchester United. I needed to get rid of all my problems and play. I watch Manchester United and I still have teammates there. They are still one of the biggest clubs in the world, but I wasn't thinking about more stuff." Chelsea signing Alejandro Garnacho could spell the end for two Enzo Maresca stars. Manchester United could sell Alejandro Garnacho to Chelsea this summer. Chelsea could be in the running to land Alejandro Garnacho this summer after missing out on the Manchester United winger's signature in January. And Blues duo Jadon Sancho and Christopher Nkunku may make an immediate dash through the Stamford Bridge exit should the West London giant secure the Argentine's services. Garnacho arrived at Old Trafford from Atletico Madrid in 2020 and was an important player under former manager Erik ten Hag. But he has been overlooked by Ruben Amorim at times and was left out of the starting lineup in the Europa League final on Wednesday evening as the Red Devils were beaten by Tottenham. The 20-year-old described United's season as S*** after their European disappointment, with reports suggesting his representatives will meet with club chiefs in the coming days to negotiate a summer departure. Chelsea entered the race to sign Garnacho in January after Napoli had been linked with a move. But neither club were able to match the Red Devils' transfer demands as the attacker ultimately stayed put in the northwest. However, the star may attempt to force United's hand in the coming weeks as he is said to be unhappy with his role under Amorim. And with any transfer fee representing pure profit under PSR rules, United may agree to move the player on once and for all. Jadon Sancho, left, and Christopher Nkunku could leave Chelsea if Alejandro Garnacho arrives. Chelsea have shown a willingness to spend under their current owners and clearly like what they see with Garnacho. But the player's arrival in the capital would mean there is little reason for the Blues to keep Sancho, who is currently on loan at Stamford Bridge from the Red Devils. Chelsea have an obligation to buy the star at the end of the season but can get out of the deal if they pay a £5 million financial penalty. Sancho has shown glimpses of his talent since linking up with Enzo Maresca last August. But he has fallen out of favour in recent weeks and has registered just 3 goals and 5 assists in 30 Premier League appearances for the Blues. Nkunku, meanwhile, has been unable to command a regular starting place since Maresca took over from Mauricio Pochettino last summer and has started only 9 top-flight matches all season. He has contributed a mere 3 goals and 2 assists in the league and appears to be desperate to reignite his career elsewhere anyway, with Arsenal linked with his signature last month. And if Garnacho puts pen to paper, there would be little reason for the Frenchman to stick around as it would be unlikely that he would be handed a bigger opportunity than he has already been given by his current boss.